Yo, 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 Grand Rising Kings and Queens. You're listening to HL in the AM on Oak 93.5 WRLY Raleigh. You can see I'm riding Dolo today. Partner ain't here, but that's cool. I got merch now. Check it out. HL in the AM hoodies and t-shirts available, as well as our very own water bottle. It's weird, man. Brother got his own water bottle now. I don't even know how to feel about that, yeah. But anyway, if y'all want some of the merch, holla at your boy. Inbox me at Chaotic1 on Instagram or HL in the AM on Facebook, and we can get your orders in. Yo, there's a lot been going on in the last 24 hours, man. So much. Number one, I told you I wasn't going to talk about it, but this is actually a little different, but it's still same subject. The Academy is initiating disciplinary proceedings against Will Smith over the Oscars incident. What incident? I have no idea. I don't know exactly why they're coming at Will Smith right now. It's not like he just walked on stage and slapped anybody, but they are going to be instigating a disciplinary proceeding to see what his fate is going to be. There will be disciplinary action for the Oscar award-winning Will Smith. So we're going to see what they're going to say. Now, Chris Rock didn't release a statement, but he did address the situation, in which he simply said, I'm still processing it. He walked out on stage to a sold-out crowd last night. Standing ovations, 3 actual standing ovations, but he said that he wrote his content way before this incident and he didn't have anything lined up to actually say. But when he does address this issue, it's going to be funny and it's going to be serious. That's pretty much all he says. Now, Joe Rogan may be one of the highest paid podcast hosts in the world, but Joe Rogan is also one of the most controversial. This week, he doubled down on his right to free and uncensored speech when he told his listeners that he would rather walk away from his lucrative $200 million Spotify deal than to acquiesce to censorship. Rogan's issues stem from the controversial comments that he has made on his popular podcast in the past, specifically with regard to hot button social issues and a COVID-19 vaccination misinformation. Rogan has expressed skepticism about the vaccine and criticized vaccine requirements. Rogan's presence on Spotify caused several high-profile artists such as Neil Young and Joni Mitchell to pull their content from the streaming platform. And earlier this year, a group of 270 doctors and scientists sent an open letter to Spotify in which they threatened... Oh, I lost my place. In which they accused Rogan of providing misinformation, calling him a menace to public health. This led to Spotify adding a disclaimer to Rogan's podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience. So Joe Rogan is saying that if I become something different because I grew bigger, I will quit. If it gets to a point that I can't do it anymore, where I have to do that in some sort of weird way, where I walk away when I walk on eggshells and mind my P's and Q's, F that. So basically, Rogan's saying, hey, take me as I am or don't take me at all. Yeah, and that's true, Joe. It's a good thing because he doesn't have to choose being white and all. You know what I mean? Because typically, we don't really get the choice of free speech. Look at Chris Rock. Black man say something wrong, he'll get slapped in front of everybody. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. So Lil Baby is coming out with some new music soon. Basically he's and actually I'll tell you something about Lil Baby. Lil Baby himself is one of the, to me, most best young hip hop stars. And a thing that I love about Lil Baby is that I ain't say he makes music for children, but he thinks about them when he makes his songs. He doesn't go too far left when it comes to writing his music. And he's actually being praised for that when youth groups all across the world, like the youth organization in Philadelphia, have said that they love the fact that their children can come in and listen to Lil Baby without it being too vulgar. So I just want to give a shout out to Lil Baby. He's actually going to be at Dreamville Festival this weekend, along with other acts such as T.I., Lil Wayne, of course, J. Cole, Kehlani, T-Pain, a bunch of artists will be right here in Raleigh, North Carolina at Dorothy Dix Park, April 2nd and 3rd. And no, they did not give me a press pass. I'm a little bit mad about that. So Joe Biden, Joey Crack, President of America, I don't even know what I'm gonna say about him, but the Fire Marshal Bill of America is planning to tap oil reserves to control gas prices. Basically, he is going to release up to 1 million barrels of oil to try to lower these gas prices a little bit more. Basically, crude oil on Wednesday traded at nearly $105 a barrel, which was only $60 a barrel a year ago. I did not know you could buy a barrel of crude oil for $60. I wonder how much gas does a barrel of crude oil make? Because I'm thinking, like, if a barrel of oil is only $60, man, then I'm really waiting. That's like a full tank of gas now. So I'm kind of curious. Maybe I can make my own gas. I just need a barrel of oil and maybe some other. How do you make gas, Steve? All right, so we got to make us a refinery. But I'm just saying, for $60 a gallon, I mean, we could do this, y'all. We can make our own gas and get off of these pumps. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about, one of my favorite actors, Bruce Willis. I don't know if you're a diehard fan, but I'm a diehard fan, as well as Fifth Dimension, Pulp Fiction, a lot of movies he was in. But he's suffering from a medical condition that's affecting his cognitive abilities, and will be taking a break from acting. In a post on his daughter Rumor, verified Instagram account, the caption on a photo of the diehard actor read, "To Bruce's amazing supporters, as a family, we wanted to share that our beloved Bruce has been experiencing some health issues and recently been diagnosed with aphasia, which is impacting his cognitive abilities. As a result of this, with much consideration, Bruce is stepping away from the career that has meant so much to him." The caption continues, "This is a really challenging time for our family, and we're so appreciative of your continued love, compassion, and support." According to the Mayo Clinic, aphasia is a condition that robs you of your ability to communicate and can be caused by a stroke, head injury, brain tumor, or a disease. So prayers are up for Bruce Willis. He was one of the good ones. It's sad to see, like, it's like we're at this age now where we're starting to see, like, our heroes and our parents and grandparents start to really get sick, you know, and it's a difficult time for all of us because we have to accept the fact that, you know, death is a part of life if we haven't already. Unfortunately for me, it was taught to me at a really young age when my grandma died, but you know, you still kind of get weary. You like, well, it ain't gonna be happening to my parents for another 100 years or so, and then it starts creeping up. So if you're dealing with the loss of a loved one or the sickness of a loved one, you don't have to suffer in silence. Make sure you reach out to someone, talk to someone about it. I know it gets difficult, and as a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I will reach out. I will leave my information here so you can even call into the station and get it off your chest and talk about it. Now, a convicted murderer in North Carolina was killed in a prison assault, the state says. Yes, authorities are investigating the murder of an inmate that happened Tuesday afternoon at an East Carolina prison. The Department of Public Safety said that Samaj Short was attacked in a housing area at Bertie Correctional Institution around 2:15. 3 other inmates were injured during what is being called a group assault by other inmates. Short was serving a 25-year sentence for second-degree murder from Halifax County and was pronounced dead less than 30 minutes after the attack. It's turning into Oz, y'all. That's why I don't want to go to jail right there. I'm not trying to get stabbed because them prison shanks hurt from what I understand. And Nash County, that's like Rocky Mount area or somewhere near there. But a Nash County man pleads guilty to the 2020 murder of his wife. A Nash County man is pled guilty to second-degree murder in connection to his wife's death. Alexander Zawalski was sentenced to a minimum of 26 and a maximum of 31 years in prison. Nash County Sheriff Deputy said that Tiara Zawalski, however you say his name, was stabbed to death by her husband in 2020, and her young children witnessed the crime. Now, typically, I ain't gonna say typically I don't, because I always talk about race. In this situation, it was white man, black wife. I'm telling you, black ladies, y'all can go ahead and go to the other side if you want to. But like, where the worst thing you have to worry about with a black man is maybe he cheating on you, have another baby outside the marriage. These white mothers killing. So just keep that in mind when you go on Tinder. Because unfortunately, this young lady lost her life, was stabbed to death in front of her children, and thought that he loved her. I guess he didn't. So be careful out here. You never know what the devil is going to lead you into your life. You end up getting married, you think everything's going good, and then bam, you stabbed to death. But anyway, he's getting justice. It's going to be served, not real justice. I mean, 26 to 31 is a little light to be stabbing your wife, but hey, you never know. I wonder what that argument was about. Because see, that's the thing about white men. They can't handle no argument, especially with no black woman. I bet you that black woman put something on his ass in that argument. Whatever that argument was about, she crushed it. Now, also, 1 gallon of oil makes 20 gallons of gas. How many gallons are in a barrel? Like 20? So I'm just saying, for $60, we can get like 400 gallons of gas. That's not bad. I'm definitely down for that right there. Let's get us a refinery popping. A black-owned refinery. I think that would be lovely, especially in these current times. And we got more news to talk about. I still have to hit on, let me pull it up. Still got to hit on the call of Drake, Kanye, and Nicki Minaj to participate in an event opposite of the Grammys. Will Smith's mom chimes in on the controversy. Megan Thee Stallion looking good at the Oscars. A$AP Rocky got a new whiskey coming out. And Kim Kardashian even breaks her silence amongst her controversy, where she said where nobody wants to work hard and how it was a soundbite. So we got that and much more coming up. But first, let's go ahead and get some more jams out the way. Y'all keep it locked.
Like my daddy.
I don't even want to talk on that joint.
Like my daddy. Like my daddy. Sorry.
I tried to stunt like my daddy.
For a little while.
Yeah. There's the liquor house closed.
Yeah. Hi.
Yo, so P's finally here. Yo, say what's up, man.
Good morning. And listen, check bathroom stalls and you're in the gas station. You won't end up in a P situation.
Tell them your story, man.
Driving, I thought I had a little gas action. Felt a little heavy, pulled over to the sheets real quick because they have clean bathrooms. Sometimes. Ran up in there, sent my text message, get ready to roll up out of there, and there was no toilet paper to unroll. So I had to call the store to get an attendant to bring me some paper.
Yo, there was a prank call. Tommy, nephew Tommy from Steve Harvey Morning Show does the prank call. He did one prank call where he called this dude talking about he was stuck in the bathroom, needed him to bring him some toilet paper.
Man.
Yeah, one of the funniest ones I heard, man.
I experienced it. It's not fun.
Yeah, I could imagine. Because, I ain't going to say, I don't get embarrassed or shamed easy with comedy.
Right.
But still, that'd be a little embarrassing to have to call.
Bro, I had to call a couple times.
Dang.
Like, they just weren't picking up.
Stuck in the bathroom. Trapped in the bathroom.
Trapped in with my cheeks out.
That should be an R. Kelly song right there.
That's a new one now.
It's 6 a.m. Thought I had time. I'm locked in.
and no one wants to be my friend. I'm like, yo, get me one there. Like, I'll tell somebody. Ain't nobody telling nothing. I'm bringing whites with me next time.
Yeah. I'm saying that's why you always need to do an assistant pimp. That's the purpose of an assistant pimp, right there.
That is one.
Yeah, you get locked in the bath, you get stuck in the bathroom, you need someone to give you some paper, your assistant pimp will bring you some paper.
They roll it to you too. Here you go, pimping.
Where's Sweet Pea when we need him?
Sweet Pea.
Yo, so Will Smith's mother, Carolyn Smith, who's a very lovely lady.
Yes.
She spoke with Sherry Williams of WPHVL in Philadelphia following the Oscars. When asked about the now infamous slap, Smith acknowledged that it was uncharacteristic of her son. I think we all know.
Yeah, that wasn't him.
That wasn't what Will Smith is about.
Right.
Like, I've seen Will. Yeah, that's not him. Like, I remember being surprised when he cussed in Bad Boys. So.
Oh yeah.
So she said he's a very open people person, which I see. Mm-hmm. That's the first time I've ever seen him go off. First time in his lifetime I've never seen him do that.
Right.
And I ain't gonna cap, man. I honestly think, this is what I want to know. Number one, I wonder what Tupac was like before he met Jada.
Right.
I bet Tupac was a sweet kid.
They said Tupac was not what you thought he was.
Yeah.
When he wasn't performing or had the lights and cameras
right.
on. They was like, Pac was not like that dude. I mean, even down the Digital Underground, they were like, yo, that, Pac, that's his persona. But Tupac Shakur was, a solid brother.
Yeah. And I can see that. Like, to me, even when he was performing, he was still a solid brother.
Oh, absolutely.
But I think he was more laid back and chill. Will just had enough.
Yeah, we had enough.
And honestly, it would have been anybody in that seat. I'll say any black person.
Right, because he respect them the respect a little bit more.
Yeah.
In that characteristics.
Yeah, like I think Samuel L. Jackson would have got slapped.
I don't think he would have rolled up on Sam.
I think he would have rolled up on Sam.
I don't think Sam would have tore his ass up.
Sam would have tore his ass up.
Right.
But he would have rolled up on Sam.
I don't know, you rolled up Sam would have been, look, mother, Sam's favorite words.
Yeah. Well, and that'd have been the second thing that would have happened on the Oscars. But
yeah.
I honestly think the message that was sent out was that black on black violence is okay.
I don't think that was the message.
No, that was the message that was received. I'm saying, like for example, this one brother on TikTok was talking about how he was watching it with his kid, and it was like he's not mad that Will Smith slapped anybody.
Mm-hmm.
He's mad that you show no conflict resolution skills. You show, you know what I'm saying, you acted out in anger and unhealed trauma.
At the same time,
and it was against another black man.
I'll play devil's advocate. When you get to that level, it's all go. Like, you have already analyzed the losses and the wins of the situation, even if it's uneven in your favor. But once that go button is hit, it's go. Yeah. I'll deal with the stuff afterwards.
Yeah, but at the same time, that go button wouldn't have been hit if it was a white man sitting up there.
It should have been. But
I promise he wouldn't have.
Yeah,
I bet you he wouldn't have slapped Jerry Seinfeld. I bet you.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't. You know what? He might have.
Nah.
He might have.
Nah.
She activated him like the Manchurian Candidate. Did you not see that?
No, she did not activate him.
He was like,
she looked at him,
and then he was like, kill.
No, she was like, stop laughing. That's what that look was for.
All
that extra stuff was beyond that. She looked at him and was like, stop laughing. Now, this is one thing that they haven't really talked about. Was there was a recording of Will Smith where he was telling, I don't know who he was talking to. It was like, I told him, I warned him, I said, don't be making fun of my wife. He went up there and did it anyway.
Well, Chris said, F you.
Yeah.
Well, then you got what you asked for then.
Yeah, and that was the case.
That was the case. You got what you asked for.
You asked for. If he told you behind the scenes, don't come at me, don't come at my wife, respect us, leave us alone.
Right.
And you
especially her.
Yeah. And you took it upon yourself to try something.
And he thought it was a compliment.
Yeah. And then I saw a picture of Carolyn Smith, and she ain't got no hair either. So it might have been like a reflection of, you talking about my mama.
Right.
And cats don't play about their mama.
No, we don't.
Even if they are bald.
That's it.
So, like I said, she's a lovely woman. I like short hair on a woman sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. As long as they don't look like a dude.
Yeah. And she also was rocking the shortcut. Mm-hmm. So maybe
he
him picking on Jada
made him think of it.
Made him think of his mama.
Now, the other person I was listening to Kev on stage, they were saying about in Will's book, he was saying how going forward in his journey of life,
he was scared of being a coward.
Scared of being a coward because his dad was beating his moms.
Yeah.
And he would deal with it by making jokes or running away. And he got tired of running away. and then how the media is with his family and all that stuff. So now he said, I guess in the book or in recent interviews, that going forward, he's playing for the family's gonna be first, not the business, the persona, and everything else. So all rules don't apply.
Yeah.
So he said, you can bring anything you want to me, but once you start involving them, he's really gonna be his answer's gonna be a lot more even killed.
Yeah. Now I'll tell you what I don't like. Is the fact that Jada said, I'm not allowing Will to talk about this until he speaks on the red table talk.
Money, man.
Nah, but at the same time, your woman allowing you, that's what makes you, like, I'm sorry, man. Like, everybody has an Achilles heel, and I can see Jada is Will's Achilles heel.
Yeah, no matter what.
Because, like, man, I'm sorry. Like, the way that you had everybody laughing at me with the Alka Cena and talking about I'm weak in bed type stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you would have had to wear that disrespect that night.
Oh, yeah.
See, I'm petty.
You like that?
I would have laughed hard, looked at her, and then went back to laugh.
Right.
It wouldn't even have been a slap after all the stuff
you done put me through,
make me the subject of ridicule, and you can't handle one lighthearted joke.
One.
I'm a meme. Bitch, I'm a meme.
And G.I. Jane is a hero movie, first and foremost, if anybody ever seen it. That actual woman that actually did that Navy SEAL boot camp went through hell.
Yeah.
She went through hell.
It was almost like a credit. Like, oh, you got a strong haircut.
You got a strong haircut. I can't wait, maybe someone give you a movie. G.I. Hello, think about Hollywood underverb talk. You know what I'm saying?
I would have said she looked like Jada Smith with a bad haircut, but that's beside the point.
Nah, dudes last night on live with like Chris Rock should have came back out with Project Pat bald-headed hoe. If we gonna fight all night.
Yo, dead serious, man. Corey Holcomb got at it too. It was like, how you gonna let this bald-headed wench bring you down and then defend? And I'm like this. My thing, and this is the sad part, man. It's not defending your wife, man. That is not what defending your wife looks like in that situation. If Chris Rock would have came at her with some super disrespectful,
right?
That's defending your wife. He would have said, "Look at that bald-headed hoe over there." Now I can see you getting up and slapping the taste out of his mouth, then.
Right. Or saying, "Hey, look, King Richard brought his tennis ball with him."
Yeah, I love that one.
That one they say. But like my wife says, she should have stopped him.
Yeah.
Right there. She goes, she let
my
him
woman
get
would
it
have
back.
grabbed my arm as soon as I stood up.
Yeah, she said, Corinna was like, I don't care, we were arguing in the middle and I'm jumping in front of you and not going on that stage.
And embarrass
yourself on that platform. She goes, whatever happened backstage is backstage, but damn it. She goes, we gonna fight.
And that's what I'm saying. That's another time where she left him hanging.
Right. She let him out there.
She always leaving this brother out there, man. Like, when you find a good woman, keep her. Because, like, as you can see, man, these chicks out here ain't about nothing.
Listen, she ain't had a hit since The Matrix.
And that wasn't even her hit.
It wasn't even her hit.
She was a supporting she wasn't even a supporting character.
She was a side character. Yeah. So, and I'm not saying nothing about, people talking about her career. I mean, her career was okay.
Her career is trash.
But it's trash. She's been watched.
I'm not going to say her career is trash because she was in motion pictures.
Right, but
I'm saying is her career is no better than Deion Cole or...
I think Deion's is better.
Now it is.
You got Old Spice now.
Like she has like one of those, like not Lorenz tape, but Lamar tape.
Lamar tape, yeah. You know, you were hot for that hot black minute, and that was it.
She got a career of Kadeem Hardison.
And even Kadeem's is better than her.
Well, pretty much the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the best thing she did was set it off.
Yeah.
The Nutty Professor, she added nothing. Anybody could have played the role.
Shane was good. Shane.
Hello down there. Yeah. Hello down there. I gotta give her Peaches. Peaches was, but like I'm gonna tell you like this: her acting and her southern accent in Jason's lyric was trash.
Right.
Her body in Jason's lyrics was trash. Let's see, what other movie? Menace to Society. That was her role in that. Could have been played by anybody. The only two things I can see her being irreplaceable in is Low Down Dirty Shame and Set It Off.
Set It Off.
Anything else, man, AJ Sanders could have played those roles. I want, especially that Jason's lyric. I ain't seen acting that bad since I saw Napoleon Dynamite.
And we knew that was gonna be bad.
Yeah, that was terrible. So not to throw shade at Jada, but at the same time,
this is on you.
I don't like her, man. I just don't like. I don't like what she did to Homeboy.
I don't like the way she handled it. like my wife really didn't know a lot about the red table stuff because she don't really get into that. So I'm like, yo, this is what happened. She goes, why the hell she gonna say that? Like, why you gonna put him on Front Street like that? I said, this is what I tell you about oversharing. You know, some people think I got to be an open book. Some of them pages are closed for a reason. The hell wrong with you? Yeah,
but the thing is, being an open book doesn't mean you have to take every chance you get to embarrass your husband.
Right. I mean, like I said, Augustel seen a dude up in the house. We already know that scenario. Then he gonna go online talking about the sex
piece.
Yeah, and then the sex game is whack. And then Tupac was alive. I be doing this now, and like she gotta let that go. He gone. He been gone.
And honestly, when Tupac was alive, he really won't check a few like that anyway because he was with Quincy Jones' daughter.
Right. And he was respecting your relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, see, the one person who's missing out of the Tupac trilogy is Jasmine Guy.
Oh, yeah. Because they hooked up on a different world, didn't they?
Right. But even after the show and everything else.
That's where they met. That's what
that's where they all got acquainted. But when Pac got shot up, when he left the hospital, he went to Jasmine's house.
Ooh.
Jasmine was there before the big last one he got shot up, before it took his life. Yeah. Jasmine Guy is a big secret part of this mystery.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I did not know that he went to her after he got shot. I knew he dated her.
Right.
Because I remember he dated her, he dated Madonna.
That's why they couldn't find him. They didn't know where he was.
He was at Jasmine Guy's house, laid up. Man, you know, I'm going to tell you, like, when it comes to people getting a raw deal, Tupac got a raw deal.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, even though he was famous, they tried to make him infamous.
Infamous, which is a big difference.
Yeah. They tried to make him famous for doing bad things, like being a rapist. I would never guess in a million years that Tupac, I would never believe in a million years that Tupac raped that girl. I don't believe Mike Tyson raped that girl.
Tyson, I know Mike, first off, Mike is crazy, but he ain't that damn crazy.
Right.
And if you call him at 2 o'clock in the morning and tell him I'm going to come over and you half dressed, he don't think it's a book club meeting. I'm sorry.
And I'm going to tell you like this. I think Robin Givens made it possible for that to even be believable.
Oh, absolutely.
With the lies and stuff she told. I was watching the Tyson movie, the one that Michael J. White played in. Yeah. And they was showing that scene where she ambushed him on the Barbara Walters interview. Oh, yeah. And just made him out to be this criminal. And he was just like, it's not me. But but the thing is, you can't even say that's not me without looking bad.
Correct. Because right now, it's all the opinion of the woman.
Yeah. And that's why I love about this, like with the exception of Will. See, Will Smith reminds me of my dad, my uncles, my grandfathers. The type of old school that just sucks everything in. The woman's never the problem. Like, they never have an issue with, you know what I'm saying? They play stupid to keep peace.
They play stupid to keep peace.
And now, brothers ain't doing that no more.
No, because sometimes our peace, to be honestly, is so disturbed that we have to take on the situations with the women sometimes. We got to deal with the damn police. We got to deal with the crackers at work.
Got to deal with the niggas on the street.
And deal with the niggas on the street. I mean, that's a lot of dealings to come in and say, hey, everything's peachy, and I just want to lay down.
Nah, that's the thing. It's a lot of stuff to deal with to come in and come into some bull.
Right.
And then you're so bothered by everything else that's going on. You're like, you know what? You have at it.
You got it. Right.
You got it. I don't even knowing good and well. Like for example, I'll tell you this. You know how many times I had to pretend to be wrong, just to shut her up. Not this. I'm just saying past relationships. Like just to pretend. You right. I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, for real, baby. I agree with you. I see your point. I ride with you. Knowing good and well, I'm lying. Right. I don't see your point.
You're wrong.
It's BS. But I know if I keep talking, you're gonna keep talking.
Then I want to go to bed. So
I don't even want to go to bed. I want to play my game. Or I want to watch this game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I want a little peace.
Peace. And I'm gonna tell you like this. And the funny thing is, women be happily married, but men don't sometimes.
Yeah,
but they be married.
They be one-sided conversation.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, so ladies, man, y'all make sure that y'all taking care of y'all, man, mentally, emotionally, and all that other stuff, man. Give him some peace.
Look, we like to cuddle too, damn it.
Yeah, like men. I think men want to cuddle more than women.
All
I want to do when I get home, you know what I'm saying, is just lay up with my girl.
That's it.
And watch the TV.
That's it.
That's it. I don't want to lay up by myself and watch it. I want to lay up
and
something soft on me.
Soft that smells good. And
you know what I'm saying?
It's all nice and squishy.
You know, that's what you want.
That's it.
That's all men want. But nah, women want everything else.
They want that.
Oh man, like you ever come home to a woman ready to fight? Ready to fight. Like, good God, woman, I just walked through the door. Do you understand what's out there for me right now? Do you understand what's out on the other side of this door?
Don't think it's just you.
No, it's not even that. I'm talking about the stuff I had to deal with just to get home.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And you gotta come and you want me to argue about some drawers being beside the hamper instead of in the hamper? Shit. I didn't take the trash out before I left for work.
Right.
Why is this a cup in the sink? Really?
You've been home for eight hours?
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. I remember I had this one job, and I was paying all the bills. It was my ex-wife, and she was like, "Don't think I'm your maid." I was like, "Yes, bitch, yes, you are. You are my maid. You my employee anyway." Let's get with the weather, yeah. Thank you, Mr. White Man.
Thank you, Wahite.
Before I keep forgetting, I gotta give a special shout out to Trays and Things. For making my custom hoodie.
Fresh.
And people already like they want one.
They
already want one. So Trays and Things, if you listening, go ahead and get that pressed out, because I'm gonna have to hit you up today. We got to ship out about 5 or 6 more of these bad boys, maybe
she
even
just
more.
Sent me a message. Yeah,
she just sent you a message. Yeah, tell her we already got some orders to put in. I got water bottles that the people want, and I got hoodies that the people want, and I'm coming out with a T-shirt soon. So, cause it's about to get hot. I was hoping I got this before it got too hot.
Nah,
so luckily it came. Yeah, luckily it's still rockable for the day. I'm starting to sweat in this thing. I don't want to get it funky.
Yeah,
but yeah, this joint right here popping, man. I can't cap. So shout out to you. What's her name? Destiny, right?
Destiny, yep.
Shout out to you, Destiny, the designer, owner, creator, producer of Trays and Things. And that's TRAYSANTHANGZ on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm talking trash right now.
I definitely need some of that swag. I got you, Ashley P. Just inbox me with your size. We'll definitely get that ordered in. Cause she did a thing, yo.
That's who does my podcast stuff.
Yeah,
that's my baby.
Yeah, so
she's on it. But I'm a fighter because I didn't get a new water bottle. So
that's what you're mad about?
Yeah, we have a conversation about
I'm gonna tell you this: it makes everything taste like Kool-Aid too. Just so y'all know, these water bottles make your water taste like Kool-Aid. Red Kool-Aid too.
That's nice.
But I wish Kool-Aid would just put red on the package.
That's it.
Like, cause I don't care if it's cherry or tropical punch. Even though I ain't gonna lie, there's something about that tropical punch, man. That tropical punch.
That TP, at least put that on there. I mean, that's different from cherry.
I think red should just be tropical punch.
That's it.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this though. People don't understand how good Hawaiian punch tastes out the can.
They forgot about it.
Yeah, they forgot about it.
I remember busting that
and taking one huge shove.
I mean, just go.
Oh man, we used to drink them hot. Let me tell you, we had one soda machine in my middle school that had tropical punch. I mean, that had Hawaiian punch in it. But if you waited too late, it'd be empty.
Right.
So the only way to get a Hawaiian punch was to get one hot when it just loaded up this machine.
Right.
Cause and they loaded the machine like 10 o'clock.
Right.
By 12, it was empty.
Empty. Yeah, lunchtime at all.
Yeah. So I miss those days, man. But yeah, shout out to Hawaiian punch and the King.
Ocean spray machine in our cafeteria. They had that guava punch thing. When nobody, we never heard of that stuff. It's, ocean spray.
So you kids started that.
Man, we kicked that joke, boy. When I say we were hitting the machine, it got to the point where it broke. And we tapped the button 3 times, and then you hit the bottom button, it just spit out cans. Oh man, backpacks full. Sell them through class.
See that, and that's why I hate. That's why I couldn't stand it. Man, y'all messed it up for everybody.
We didn't break the machine; it broke.
Yeah, but y'all messed it up for everybody. How about the people who just went up there just to get an ocean spray later that day?
They got the other flavor. They didn't get the guava joint.
They did that with the Fruitopia machine at our high school. Remember Fruitopia?
Yes.
The only one that was left was that one anybody want.
That orange or
orange
mango grape.
It was either grape. I think it was a grape type flavor that nobody wanted. But like the red joints gone.
The red, green,
and the green.
Yeah.
The red and the green was gone.
That was it.
And it was the only one that had bottles.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had 20-ounce bottles in those
bottles.
You know what I'm saying? Better than 12-ounce cans. Yeah. You know, like, you know what? I want to say this right now. Whoever broke the Fruitopia machine at Southern Wayne High School back in 1998, your mom's a hoe.
Oh, get it off your chest.
I'm going to say it now. Because that was just wrong. Disrespect. It was ruthless.
It was unscanny.
So I watched the first 8 minutes of the Mike Epps comedy special last night.
Okay, 8 minutes.
I couldn't make it no more than that.
Really?
I'm like this. I love Mike Epps as a actor. I love him as a host. But as a stand-up comedian, it gets old real quick.
Okay.
So, like, I've always been that way. Even before I started doing comedy, I was just, like, not a fan of Mike Epps' comedy. Him and Chris Tucker both. Love them as actors. But their comedy, Chris Tucker's stronger than Mike Epps. I will say that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't get them.
I mean, Mike Epps to me is somebody that you grew up with, and you get that wildcat that he get on a tear and he'll just run through whatever. And I mean, his acting's better, so I give him that.
Yeah, Mike Epps is a better funny side character than Chris Tucker.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Chris Tucker's a better comedian.
Yes.
But Mike Epps' stand-up special was
suspect.
It left a lot to be desired. But I've seen a lot of shit. Like honestly, I was so hyped for the Miss Pat stand-up special, and it was decent.
It was decent. I was looking for the show.
The show is great. The show
I can't find the show.
It's on BET now, and it was on BET Plus.
Oh.
I got it on the Plex, so I watched. Man, and it's on Paramount.
That's what I wanted to see because I saw the special.
Miss Pat show is hilarious.
That's what I was like. Yo, how come it's not on Netflix?
She got a daughter on her show, the oldest daughter, thick as a swamp possum with the mumps. I'm talking about she got Mountie pants on.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Mountie!
Dun-dun-dun.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
That's exactly what she looked.
What I look like, Daddy? A snitch. But yeah, I didn't hear about the Mike Epps. I was waiting to watch it because I'm going to be out of town this weekend with my daughter. Another competition.
Oh, the robotics one, right?
Yeah, we're going to be in Pembroke.
Oh, you're going to love it there.
So been there one time before, so we're going to be there all weekend. We're actually leaving tomorrow.
Okay.
And so I plan on watching some specials and stuff like that, getting caught up on some things as the girls kick robot butt and get busy.
Good luck to your daughter, man, and her whole team.
Yeah, the holographic squad.
Of what school?
It's out of the Girl Scouts.
Oh, out of the Girl Scouts?
Yeah.
You let your daughter they ain't doing nothing like the Boy Scouts.
No. See, this part of the Girl Scouts are the thugs.
Oh, the hood Girl Scouts.
These are the girls that you don't mess with.
They don't sell cookies. They take yours.
They'll take yours and then sell them.
They flip them.
Right.
They flip cookies. They don't sell cookies.
They give my daughter cookies. Like, I ain't selling cookies. And that's the end of the conversation. Like, them girls are hardcore. They're in the back of the building. They got wrenches and torches. Ain't nobody bothering them.
And this is the thing about the Girl Scouts that get me, man. They pimping out these little babies to sell cookies. And I don't like that. I've always stood against that. Like, I like lemonades. I love them. But at the same time, you really are pimping out these little girls to sell your cookies for you. There's no as the company that makes the cookies, right? Because there is a company
there's somebody that makes
the cookies, manufactures and packages, right? What they're doing is brilliant.
It's brilliant,
but it's exploitative. It's exploitative.
What's the
as a mug?
I mean, it's no different than
you don't have to market. You don't have to do any sort of
girls
campaign.
got it.
That you just give them to Girl Scouts and then they sell them and then they make you rich.
Listen, that's America. Think about it. Who's gonna say no to a child?
Me. I'll say hell no. So you don't get your nasty ass diabetes cookies away from me.
I can't say that because I got a refrigerator full of them. But what I'm saying is, it's a brilliant marketing plan. It's better than the popcorn the Boy Scouts be trying to sell the same thing.
Man, look.
First off, ain't nobody eating that stuff. Stop selling that crap.
My homegirl tried to sell me. Her son is playing basketball. They had a fundraiser. $12 for some popcorn. Not like one bag of popcorn. You think I'm gonna pay $12 for one? I went to the grocery store yesterday. Guess how much a 2 liter of Coca-Cola costs?
$2.
$4.99.
Woo!
On sale 3 for $12.
Jeez.
A 2 liter of Coca-Cola.
That's expensive. Bro, they're trying to make up that Russian money they ain't making no more.
Man, I was like,
that's hella
Pepsi expensive. Was 3 for $5. Guess which one I got?
Pepsi.
Like, I mean,
damn Coke.
I was like, is that real cocaine in this stuff again?
Not anymore. Well, maybe. They might be adding a little bit in there.
They might add cocaine.
They might have did a little Salt Bay and drop some of that cocaine in there.
Look at Ashley. I was a girl. Nobody care. I went to Food Lion too. That was a crazy thing.
That's Food Lion?
And that was 3 for $12 MVP.
Oh, you ain't had the MVP. You wasn't getting that.
And I checked. I looked at the tag to make sure it wasn't like the six bottles or whatever. It said 1-2 liters.
That's wild. $4.99
for a Coca-Cola.
Damn.
I was like, where's the RC in Atlanta?
Things must be rough. I had my first Coca-Cola yesterday in 2 weeks.
Or how was it?
Woo! Man, it felt like I won a championship game.
I'm gonna tell you, man, I went on about a 2.5 week water. I ain't gonna say fast because I was eating, but it was just nothing but water. Water. I had a Coca-Cola. This was over the weekend when I was in Atlanta. Bruh, the same feeling, man. I mean, the burn and everything was so good. It was just like, But and you know what? It made me realize, make these treats again. Make food treats again.
Yeah.
Like, because back growing up, Coca-Cola was something you drunk every day.
Oh, no, it was a treat.
It was a treat.
You appreciated
McDonald's
that treat.
Was a treat.
Not a regular option at the dinner table.
Right. And now we're making treats regular options, which may be the reason why we're contributing to number one in obesity.
Yeah.
So I'm going back to the eating some BS and drinking just to eat to live or whatever.
Right.
And then, like, every once in a while, get that. Because that's what I was
Good morning,
doing.
Doug. Yeah.
Hey, what up, Appreciate you listening. You need to call in, man. Tell us about this this battery charging thing that you got going on. I can't remember everything about it, but I do know it was dope. You said McDonald's definitely a treat for us. I actually live in the suburbs.
Suburbia.
Yes.
Yes.
So even the rich kids had McDonald's was a treat for even the rich kids. Even the wealthy, the 1%ers. I ain't gonna say she wasn't the 1%.
They had 6 nuggets.
Ashley was like in the 6%.
They got 6 nuggets.
She
they
wanted
didn't
the
get 4
1%.
piece. They got 6.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro.
And 2 sauces.
When I was a kid, worse than an ass whooping, worse than taking my video game away, worse than taking the TV away. The worst thing you could do to me as a kid was give me 4 chicken nuggets. That was just demon work.
I just had to eat it. You know, if I can eat it, I can eat it. That's it. But being that you were talking about the weight loss and eating healthy, you still want to do what you were talking about last week?
Yeah.
When do you want to kick that off?
I'm going to start kicking that off Monday.
Okay.
I wasn't going to kick it off last Monday, but I wasn't here. So this Monday, I'm going to get that scale. I'm going to bring it in. We're going to do the weigh-in. We're going to do the HL weight loss challenge.
Weight loss challenge.
And I'm going to tell y'all this. I lose weight fast. So don't be thinking I'm cheating.
No, don't.
All I got to do is just stop eating like 8 McDoubles a day, and I'll be all right.
He said 8 McDoubles. Bro, I think I figured out why my problem was this morning. I made a kale salad last night at work.
Oh, yeah, that's what your problem was.
And I loaded it up. It had power kale, had some spinach in there, some chicken, a couple avocados. And I had the big bowl. Like, I smashed it. Man, it's all coming together now.
I'm going to tell you, bro, Monday night I ate some Chipotle. Tuesday morning, about 3 o'clock in the morning, lift off. That's the funny thing about eating healthy, man. It keeps you. I think that's the one thing you do when you just popping it out.
Pop it out. You get it in. It takes all the nutrients you need, and you get the rest of that out of you.
So I got to talk about this when we come back. Colin Kaepernick drawing interest from 5 NFL teams right now.
Seriously?
We're gonna talk about it. But I got some jams, and you know what? I'm playing like now that Will Smith and Slapgate is a thing. I'm playing the least hated man in America right now first because he had a jam that I love and I believe that I should still be able to listen to. So I got some R. Kelly, some Ralph Tresvant, some Rod Wave, some Rick Ross, all the R's. Y'all keep it locked. Yo, and that was the R's, boy. They was
They were R'ing. I'm a bad man.
No, I don't need no love. Like, I'm sorry, but R. Kelly is a bad man.
He's a bad man.
I mean, in every form
of the word.
Yeah. That is. But I can't cap though. That song right there smacks every time. It smacks like Will Smith at the Oscars.
Bang!
Ooh, shots fired.
Bang, bang, bang. We play no games. So he ain't got no Caribbean in him though.
Nah. He would, man. I'm telling you this. Wouldn't it have been awesome if Chris Rock would have shot Will Smith though that night?
Bruh.
Like if you're gonna set Matthew back 30 years, at least do it Menace to Society style.
Yeah, like on some smooth joint from the movie, just pull out a little Dillinger like, but
yeah, but my whole thing, and that's where I really, where I'm different than a lot of the tapes. I really don't care much about the slap and all the other stuff. I'm mad at, as representatives of the black community and the Oscars so white type movement that y'all that you took it a point to set us back.
You know
what I mean? Because they're not going to incorporate that much African Americanism into the Oscars anymore because Will Smith's dumbass.
Nah, they will.
No, they ain't.
They will.
But they looked at that like, see, that's why we don't do it. That's why we don't have them up here.
They will. If the most ratings they got, they will.
It was high ratings, but it was more or less after the fact because nobody watching the Oscars.
No. Like, they felt that pressure. So they already know what it is. Color brings numbers.
Yeah, I want to boycott Will Smith now.
After I buy his book. I'm still buying the book.
I'm not buying that nigga book.
I want to read the book.
I don't want to read his book. I don't want to read anything Will Smith got to write. Because, like, I'm going to
go home and watch iRobot.
I definitely ain't watching that. I'm going to watch the Fresh Prince episode that came out today. But that's about it. But Source Sports.
Yeah.
Source Sports, Colin Kaepernick is reportedly drawing interest from 5 NFL teams. The NFL quarterback carousel is in full motion. Deshaun Watson's in Cleveland. Russell Wilson's to Denver. Matt Ryan is not in Indianapolis.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which leaves a couple of teams without quarterback. And the question that many people are asking is, can Colin Kaepernick fill the void?
Yeah.
So according to TMZ Sports, famous football trainer David Robinson, not the Spurs, not the Admiral.
Not the Admiral. Me and the Admiral together.
He revealed multiple NFL teams have inquired about the quarterback after the two engaged in off-season workouts. Robinson states the Dallas workouts led to 5 teams asking about his condition. A few teams have reached out to me and how his arm looks, said Robinson. They have reached out and asked about him. Kaepernick is now 34 years old.
With fresh legs.
He's been out the game, but he's still not old.
He's in shape, yeah.
To make a comparison, Tom Brady, who's still an active quarterback because he came out of retirement,
right,
is 42.
Right.
So I mean, even in that situation, he has 8 years of playing time
on them legs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then he had also 4 seasons out. So Colin Kaepernick is definitely a good candidate. My question is, after comparing the NFL to slavery in your docuseries on Netflix, do you want to be in the NFL?
I think
and
he
if
does.
So, why would you want to be in the NFL if it's such a strong comparison to slavery?
I think the reason why he wants to get back in there, let's call it what it is. Money might be a little low, but I don't think it's as low as people think it is. First off, because we don't know about that lawsuit.
And he got rich mommy and daddy.
Right. He comfortable. But on top of that, it would be an adversity win for making a statement, holding your ground, being blackballed, and then having those ones who are blackballing you because of pressure from up top and owners still come out to reach to you to the point where, look, we need you. So it's more of a we need situation. So for him, now that makes him be able to call his own shots for sure and make sure that what gets done the right way. That's what I think. I think he got more leverage.
I feel you on all of that. My personal opinion is just like, don't spend. It's like this. You know how when you have a bad breakup with a girl, or you have a friend. I ain't gonna say you, but when you have a friend that breaks up with a girlfriend, right?
Right.
And the first thing they do is badmouth.
Right.
And then 2 weeks later, they're back with her.
Right.
I feel that same way about Colin Kaepernick right now. You spent a whole docuseries talking about how evil the NFL is, how wrong they are.
And you came right back to him.
And then you came right back to him as soon as you got the chance.
You know what? That makes sense.
That doesn't
make sense, but that makes sense what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like you're bitter. You weren't upset.
Bitter broad.
You were a bitter broad, Colin Kaepernick. And I'm gonna tell you like this:
for the love of the game.
And go ahead, Joe, get the record button ready. Let me talk about Colin Kaepernick for a while. Number 1, what I just said. Number 2, Colin Kaepernick didn't take a knee to end racism. He didn't. You know the reason Colin Kaepernick sat on the bench that first time? Because he wasn't going to start that game. He was pounding.
You saying a temper tantrum?
It was a temper tantrum. But Colin Kaepernick's smart. Yeah. So when they asked him about it in the locker room,
he diverted
it and put the focus on Black Lives Matter and police brutality.
Smart.
That's what I said. Colin Kaepernick was smart.
But didn't expect the ride he was going on.
Did not expect. And I think people that are inside knew the real reason he was taking
and
the knee.
And that's why they were busting the shot.
And that's why they blackballed him. Because, like, the thing is, taking a knee wasn't that big of a deal.
Until he made the statement.
Until he made them. Because he didn't take a knee at first. He sat.
Yeah, he sat on the bench.
Yeah, he sat on the and he pouted. You know why? Because he wasn't playing. It wasn't because of police brutality or racism or anything. Colin Kaepernick sat his ass on the bench because he was upset.
He threw a temper tantrum.
Yeah, and when they called him out on it, that's when he said, "I don't think it's right to stand for the national anthem because of this, and that." Because that's what we do.
Right.
We divert.
We divert.
And we project.
Project yourself. Yeah.
So then he had to follow suit and start taking that knee.
He had to take that ride.
Yeah.
He had to take that ride all the way down.
And unfortunately, it was like the one in Florida where a young kid lost his life. But we was talking about that yesterday.
Yep.
Come to find out that he tried to get on other rides and they turned him away because he did not fit the weight requirements. I know that feeling. I got kicked off a roller coaster one time. Well, not kicked off, but
I tried to get
make
kicked off.
it click. And
I
was
tried.
happy. I ain't gonna lie. That Griffin looked a lot more intimidating when you was sitting in that seat.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna tell you, boy, you ever be in that seat and hope that joint don't click?
Look, man, I don't play no games. Like my wife and my kids and them, they junkies for that stuff. I don't.
I like roller coasters, but that one that goes straight down.
You gotta put your foot on the bar into my ribs. I'm like, put your foot on it. He's like, what? I said, put your damn foot on it. And I want to be able to. That's how I'm enjoying the ride. Because I know my ass ain't flying out that damn thing.
Yeah, but them contents under pressure. And now I think about, like, if they would have just let me slide that time I tried to get on the Griffin, I was like one click away. It was like click, click. You needed 3 clicks.
Right.
But we couldn't get that third click.
It wasn't for you.
And they were like, yo, you got to get off. And I was like, cool. And I hopped off. Because imagine if I would have stayed on. I would have died in 2008.
I would never mention.
Either that or I was hanging on to that daggone.
That we would roll you in the chair. You would have one of them power joints.
Nah, and that's what I'm scared about. I think I would rather die than just get messed up to the point where I'm in one of those like Stephen Hawking wheelchairs.
You'd be like, hello, my name is HL.
Yeah. Like, and that's why, like I ain't gonna lie, I love myself, so I would never commit suicide. But at the same time, one of the main reasons I wouldn't is because I'm scared it's not gonna work.
Yeah. Now what
I got a chunk missing out my head.
I'm walking around looking like Kanye with a block piece missing.
You ever see the cat when they get shot in the head and half their skull cake? And I'm bald too.
Yeah, dog, you look like a whole bite of like somebody bit like a Hershey Kiss or something.
Like half of a Whopper. That's why I mean half of a malt ball. You know that malt?
Yeah, the malt Whoppers. Yeah. The Whoppers. Not the sandwich.
Like one of them. Yeah, not the sandwich.
We're talking about the chocolate coated malt milk delicioso.
They are great. I ain't gonna lie. I'll get a carton of malt of them joints.
Hey, all day.
All day. So Jay Prince is calling for Drake, Kanye, Nicki Minaj to participate in an event that's opposing the Oscars. Basically, Jay Prince already got Kanye and Drake to share the stage once. He's asking again and petitioning Nicki Minaj and more to appear in a hip-hop shop opposite the Grammys. This comes days after Kanye was banned from performing at the award show, which they are now considering having Kanye perform again after Slapgate. So Jay Prince called for the change on Instagram in the video containing his voice asking to make a change and not looking towards the Grammys for validation. I've been watching the Grammys control and dictate our culture for their benefit up close and personal for the past 30 years, Jay Prince said. And all the artists, managers, and executives would do is complain, but never have the nuts to come together and do anything about it. He added, this is a slave master punish a nigga mentality and act to remind us that no matter how much money we have, we're still niggas in their eyes. So they canceled Kanye, discriminated against Drake, The Weeknd, Nicki Minaj, and many others over the years. This will only be broken by us uniting our powers to bring about change moving forward. So he wants to start his own, not award show, but performance during the Grammys in a different arena.
Right.
With the actors that would have performed in the Grammys.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not. Like my thing is, and I've always said it, the NAACP Image Awards and the BET Awards should be bigger than what they are.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially the BET joints. Come on, Essence. I mean, you have a bunch of ones that people will watch.
I really think that it should, because that was the thing. We were getting this excluded from Grammys,
right?
And it's like
you get mentioned, but that's about it.
For some reason, for many people, a BET award isn't good enough. An NAACP Image Award
because
enough.
It's what the hype is. Okay, it's like taking a pair of J's and a pair of Reebok Classics. Now, if they hyped up the Reebok Classics the way they hyped up the J's,
which we did at one
point, but we got it to the level of J, like Jade level, no one will want to watch the J's.
It's like a Birkin bag. I forgot who it was. Kanye West bought his girlfriend a $250,000 purse.
$250,000.
$250,000 for a purse. Why? Because people with influence say that's the bag to get.
Yeah.
Not because of the quality of the bag was great.
No.
But
it's what
you understand. That's a house. Well, it used to be a house.
It's
now,
not, I mean, it's a good down payment on the house.
It's half of a down
payment.
Here. I mean, it's half of the actual value of a house now.
Right.
So you can get a nice double wide.
Oh yeah.
Or a modular.
Oh, loaded.
You could buy a
fully
home.
Furnished.
You could buy a used home, but like a new house, they're like. And in Raleigh, it's getting crazy. I think there's only 2 houses left on the market that's less than $500,000.
Yep.
But still, but we spend $250,000. We have people that can spend $250,000 on a purse.
But then they're gonna be the same people that be like this. Hi, I'm Kanye West, and I'm supporting the Oak 95 Children's Charity Drive. We need everyone to donate. You just dropped 200,000 bands on a bag, bro. You donate. Don't ask me for nothing.
A damn thing. Yo, but, and to shout out a Rhythms Lifestyle, yeah, we coming. We get together May 5th. Well, not that May 5th, because I got a show May 15th. Or maybe that Saturday we can, squad up.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name.
Karina.
I don't want to call her Katana. Karina. Yes. Go ahead and get some of that pollo ready. We coming. I had the cheesecake on deck. We gonna party. I don't know, it's going to be warm by then. We might have to put something on the grill.
Talk to him.
We might have to put something on the grill that day, man.
Cut and Pete, come on in.
Cut and Pete.
All
right. But anyway, more jams. I got some Sade today. I want to hear some Sade. Like, y'all keep it locked. Oh, yeah. Man, it's about that time for us to get up out of here, man. Anything you got to say to the people?
No, I got to go to the bathroom.
Anyway, I got to tell you this, man. Y'all. Appreciate every last one of y'all listening in. You know my rules. Be petty. Strike first. Strike hard with no mercy, man. See y'all tomorrow.
Deuce.
Y'all, I'm going to take y'all out with some Adidas.